Creator Face here. One common question I keep getting from multiple people ever since I uploaded the Pisces video and the I think it was the Pisces video. I think it was the daily reading I did the other day. People keep asking how I lost the weight I did. So I thought, okay, if they're going to keep asking, I'm going to just put it on my main channel because normally this is a video I would put on. It's normally a video I would put on Tyler Talks, my other channel, which check that out, Tyler Talks. This is how you lose weight, all right? And this isn't the most effective way. Obviously, you can tell in my face I've lost a lot of weight. So believe me, I can give you the tips. And it's not that hard to do. It's not that hard to do. Okay. Because I get this question asked almost, I'll say once or twice a day I get asked this question. Tyler, how have you lost the weight? All right, here we go. So first of all, let me give you my backstory. I got tired of being heavier. When I started Tyler's Tarot, I was really skinny, very skinny, too skinny, I would say, right? And so once I started Tyler's Tarot and I was able to buy expensive food, or because my money went up basically, and so I started buying food nonstop. I'm like, oh, I can eat whatever I want now because before Tyler's Tarot, I couldn't afford food. I could afford like the cheapest food you could get, like small amounts of food. I had to really, literally, I'm not kidding. I was so poor at one time I could barely afford food. No kidding. Literally, I would go to work when I used to work at this job, and literally the whole entire time when I was working there, even on my lunch break, sometimes I couldn't even afford lunch. Literally on my lunch break. Not kidding, right? So here's how I lost the weight. Okay, so anyway, so I had gained a lot of weight by doing, I gained a lot of weight because when you're a tarot reader, you gain weight because you're sitting on your ass all day, you're doing readings, and you don't really move a lot, right? So the pound started packing on to a point where I'm like, oh my God. And so one day it took me one day when I had went to Dollywood and literally I'm giving you a backstory. Let's let you know what motivated me. I went to Dollywood in Tennessee, and so I get on the roller coaster, this big, huge, giant roller coaster. I think it was called, the Wild Eagle. It was the Wild Eagle at Dollywood. Okay. I did fit into the roller coaster. I fit into the seat, but I noticed that the seat, literally the seat belt almost didn't click. And I'm like, oh my God, how you gained too much weight. Like the seat belt did not almost click. And I would have been so embarrassed if I would have got, I had to do the walk of shame. They call it the walk of shame when you have to walk a roller coaster because you couldn't fit on it, right? And I said, you got to stop eating. You have got to stop eating. And so that was the tower moment in a sense. That was the tower moment. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, so here's what I started doing to lose weight. Because literally one day, I remember one day I looked in the mirror one day, and literally my stomach had gotten to a massive size. It looked like I was carrying a baby. Literally, it looked like I was pregnant. All right? Literally. So literally, if I would have kept going, I probably would have had to start wearing maternity clothes. That's how big I was getting. I probably would have had to go shop in the maternity section, the women's clothes. I was getting to a point where my stomach was hanging out to a certain, and so okay. So here's what I did. Here's the tips. Here's what you all came for, or here's what you're all watching for, right? Okay. So what I did, I still eat fast food. I eat fast food almost every day. I still eat the things I love to eat. But here's the kicker, all right? Instead of eating the whole entire hamburger, take off a piece of the bun. Take off a piece of the bread. You don't have to eat both of the buns. Eat literally eat half of what you usually ate, all right? Don't just jump right into it because you're going to start, the hunger pains itself is going to make you start eating bad again. So don't just jump straight into it. Like, don't just start cutting everything. Like little by little, start cutting half of what you usually eat, all right? Instead of a large fry, get you a small fry, or get you a kid-sized fry, all right? Instead of the whole hamburger, eat half the hamburger. Coffee. I know this is not a typical conventional way to lose weight. Believe me, I know that. It's not a conventional way, but this is how I did it. Obviously, it's worked because I look at my videos now and I can't believe how much my face has gotten, Okay, coffee. Coffee suppresses the appetite. Coffee suppresses the appetite. So what you do is you drink your coffee with a shot of espresso, and coffee. Literally, there's sometimes I'll drink coffee and I'm not hungry for literally for another 5, 6, 7 hours. Like literally, I'm not hungry. You know what I'm saying? Snack a little bit. Have a little bitty healthy snacks like grapes, bananas, something that will fill your stomach up a little. That way it'll take off the kick of hunger. Because the thing is, if you just sit there and not eat at all, you're going to have a crash moment where you're like, basically, you're going to have like a breakdown moment where you just start eating you're going to binge eat because your body ain't had food all day. So you're going to like sit there and go, oh my God, you're going to eat everything in sight because you're craving food. So you feed yourself periodically throughout the day, little small amounts, just enough to give it that, just enough to get a little bit of a, fulfillment out of it. But the key is, do not eat large portions of food. I don't eat chips. If I eat chips, it's the baked chips, like the baked chips you can get like at Subway, or you can get them at the store. But when I go to Subway, I get the baked chips. I don't eat chips. Stay away from lots of bread, wheat bread. Switch to wheat bread. I'm kicking the sodas right now, so I can't give you that as a tip. I'm kicking the sodas right now. Also, walk a lot. See, I love to go to Six Flags. Like I have a membership to Six Flags, and so I go to a lot of them across the country, whatnot. And I walk a lot. Walking is a really key thing. I've walked a lot, and ever since I moved to California, I've been walking like crazy. So that also has helped the weight loss. Here's another tip: don't get discouraged if the pounds are not falling off fast. Then just keep working at it, because Rome wasn't built in a day. All right, Tyler's Tarot wasn't built in a day. It took a time. It took it took a lot that we really put into it, and that's why it got to where it's at. Don't give up. Because a lot of people give up when they don't see the weight falling off like they want it to. Here's another tip: men lose weight faster than women do. Women have more. They basically have more. I forgot the damn scientific way, but men lose weight faster than women do. That's a fact. Literally. So women might have to work a little bit harder. Just putting it out there, That's how I lost weight. People think, it's got to be this big process. Take 2 tablespoons of protein a day and eat fish and salmon, which you can do. I'm not saying that's not what you can do, but I don't do all that. I just do it the way that I know how to lose weight, and I've kept it. Honestly, I haven't gained any back. Water is water will make you lose weight fast. You drink water, pure water, that water weight falls off like that. And so this is how I'm telling you the tips that I use, all right? But I do have me a little coffee, I have a little coffee, but small portions. I'm talking about small, like throughout the day, just small, tiny portions. Snacks. You can have, I have grapes and cheese as snacks, grapes and little cubes of cheese. Not a whole lot, but I eat that. I have bananas, strawberries. Instead of snacking on Oreos and chips and popcorn, popcorn's not that fattening. It's the butter that makes it fattening. Hummus and celery and hummus, peanut butter and celery, things that are not crazy fattening. Even though peanut butter is not that, I don't think peanut butter is that healthy, honestly. But literally, you got to cut out all the damn Reese's cups, the chips, the sneakers, all that. Chips are so fattening. Reese's. I haven't had a Reese's cup in like 3 months. No, take that back. I had one for Halloween, like a little Halloween, out of my nephew's trick or treat bag. It was like a little small one like that, and that's literally. I don't eat Snickers no more. I don't eat none of that crazy shit that will make you put on the weight faster than you can say Tyler's Tarot. Also, I love baked chicken. Okay, here's another tip. When you go get fried chicken, you can have fried chicken. Just take the breading off. Take the skin off. Eat just my thing is that extra chicken, the fried chicken, the skin that you eat. That's a whole lot of calories, a whole lot of fat, a whole lot of everything. All right. If you're gonna eat fried chicken, take the skin off. That's what I'm telling you. Listen to me. The weight start falling off. Don't eat fried chicken with the skin on it. All right. You can still have fried chicken, but it's just not. You just don't have the skin on it because the skin. Because I'm telling you, just take my. All right. Wheat bread. Get rid of the white bread. White bread is fattening as fuck. All right. You'll end up looking like literally. I'm about to say a really bad joke, but I decided to keep that. Yeah. All right. The goal is to lose weight. Your goal is to go from Mama June, to Mama June hot to not. All right, not to hot. That's what you're trying to do. So by sitting there eating all these chips and Reese's cups and all this stuff, it's just gonna. I'm telling you, you ain't gonna get nowhere. All right. Greens, salad, I'm talking about everything. Right. This is how I do it. I'm not good at explaining it because I'm so used to doing it. I've had to lose weight before. Also, if you have Adderall, that's a quick way to lose weight, but I don't really condone that. But if you have some Adderall, you can be a skinny bitch in like 3 or 4 months. I'm not kidding. Literally. Why are you on this video if you have Adderall? Literally. Oh God. Am I having an Adderall advertisement going on here? That's my favorite weight loss drug there is. Jesus. If you have Adderall, you don't need to do all that. All you gotta do is take a pill. Your ass will be skinny in 3 or 4 months. Just saying. That shit had me crazier than a shithouse rat, but it also had me a crazy. It had me a skinny shithouse rat. I'm not kidding. That shit had me crazier than a shithouse rat. I acted like a meth head on Adderall, but it had me skinny. So I thought I was a shit. Well, I thought I was a shit. So one day I looked at one of my old videos. I'm like, Tyler, you thought you looked good like that? You look like a fucking crackhead. You look like you should have been selling ass up out on the streets, on Hollywood Boulevard or something. Like, come on now, But Adderall is a good weight loss. I really wish they would sell that as a weight loss drug. Like, I really wish they would. That shit, I'm telling you, boy, Adderall. But the thing is, the only downside to that though. I know I shouldn't be saying this. The only downside to that is you start acting like a meth head though. So you'll be skinny, but you'll be looking like a meth head and acting like one. You'll be there you go. Don't do it. All right, don't do it. I'm here to tell you, don't take the Adderall route. All right, I shouldn't have said that. But that's how I lost weight in the past. But it's a whole new chapter. Like, literally, if I was still taking Adderall, I'm telling you, I'd already be skinny by now. I know I would. But I don't do that no more. All right? So, like, literally, I remember I used to do my old videos, and I was do the tarot videos. I'm not kidding. Because it's methamphetamines and Adderall. I'm not kidding. And I used to be sitting there, and I remember I'd be on camera going, I thought I was the shit. Honestly, I thought I was the shit. I thought I was the shit back then. I was like, oh, I got Adderall. I'm skinny now. Everybody's looking at me like I'm the sexiest thing on. I'm like Rico Suave. I thought I was the shit. But I look back at the way I'm like, Tyler, you honestly thought that you were the stuff? I wish somebody would have said something to me like, literally, meth head, slow your ass down somewhere, all right? My thing is, I looked a hot ass mess, but I thought I was the shit. Nobody could tell me nothing, Look, you know how they say blame it on the alcohol? Well, in my case, the people in my past that had to deal with me acting like a meth head, blame it on the Adderall, blame it on the Adderall, okay? That's all I got to say. Whew. How the fuck did this turn into a video about Adderall? What the hell? This is about weight loss. That's one of the methods I used to use was Adderall, though. So I'm saying? Whew. That was crazy than a shit house. I'm going to do a video on how I used to be on Adderall. I'm not kidding. That shit had me, I'm telling you, y'all, I felt like I could conquer everything in the world on Adderall. I thought that I literally could become president. I thought that I was a sexy beast. Honestly, nobody could stop me. But what I didn't know is I was going around like that. I used to be sitting there where I was high at work. I'd be at work, and I'm sitting there operating big machinery at work, high as a kite. Like, what? I'm surprised my ass didn't end up in the machine, all smushed out and like a pancake. My thing is, I was sitting there operating a big ass machine on Adderall, 3 or 4 pills. I would take one in the morning. Like Rick James once said, cocaine is a hell of a drug. Well, look, Rick James, Adderall is a hell of a drug. All right, honestly. Anyway, sorry y'all. Okay, so that's how you lose weight. Don't do that Adderall though. That's all I gotta say. All right. Adderall is a hell of a drug. All right. Yeah, Judy's been on my diet. There she is, right there. Judy's lost 10 pounds. I think, ain't that what you said, Judy? Ain't that what you said? But that's all I gotta say. I'm waiting. I'm trying to find me another place to live for a week. But I'm trying to find an apartment at the same time, so it's kind of difficult. I'm trying. Lord Jesus, y'all wish me luck. I'm in the Sacramento area. I'm just gonna put it out. I ain't supposed to say my location, but I'm in Sacramento, and I'm trying to find a place to live in Sacramento. So I gotta sit there. I'm sitting there looking constantly. So with that being said, y'all have a good one. All right. Sorry, this turned into a diet video, and from a diet video to a drug addict video. Sorry about that. Hey, 22, you and your